All right, I'm here with the one and only Bill Haney, who I consider pound for pound to be the #1 father, trainer, manager in the sport of boxing. We're here at the MGM Grand Arena, 2 days ahead of what I believe is so far the fight of the year. Undisputed lightweight championship of the world. Your son is defending his title against Vasyl Lomachenko. I was just standing in the background and saw you quite cordial with Egis Klimas, the manager of Loma. Mutual respect there. Could you speak to that quickly for a moment, please, sir?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, what Egis and what their team have done in terms of being professionals, being astute in the game of, getting to being a 3-division world champion, 2 Olympic medals. I can speak nothing but good things about their team and are willing to and want to fight on this kind of stage for the people. And, it's just it's a great time to be in the Devin Haney business.
Now, quickly to revisit a little bit of history. We go back a few years with the belt situation, WBC. What was the main roadblock back then in terms of getting the fight done at that point? And what were you able to do this time to kind of circle around that issue and make this big fight happen?
Well, we knew that the people wanted to see the fight. We know what kind of competitor Lomachenko is, and obviously we know the hardware that he brings to the game. It was all on them. We did the chasing, we did the pursuing, but we only felt that it was right to deliver the fight to the people, regardless that we then had the hardware. It's just one of those things. We didn't, run and go the other direction. In fact, before the plane landed in Australia from the fight, Devin was already saying, let's go get him.
There you go. Now, for the mainstream sports fan, the people that watch Skip and Shannon and Stephen A. Smith and these kind of shows, please explain the main difference between being undisputed and being a regular champion, because I've been trying to explain it myself to people in the general public that this is the fight for the real championship of the world. Talk to me about that for a moment, please.
Absolutely. May 20th, Haney versus Lomachenko will be for the undisputed lightweight crown. There's only been one undisputed champion in the lightweight division in the 4-belt era. All the other titles, it gets you the opportunity to say that you're fighting for undisputed. Lomachenko has he's been a champion. He's a former champion. I think Devin, in his last 5 fights or so, he's fought either a champion or a former champion. This is the fight. If you want to know anything about boxing and you want to see high level, at the top of the game athletes, you'll tune in May the 20th, live on ESPN pay-per-view at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Thank you. And lastly, last time we saw Devin, he was defending his championship in Australia. It's something that not a lot of fighters from the U.S. do, which is go overseas to either win titles or defend titles. He did that. Now, there were the issues there, obviously, with the visa. I, as an observer of the sport, noticed that it looked a little bit like he was dry, that the weight might have affected him slightly. How is he doing right now, making the lightweight division? And the lightweight division limit, and talk to me about his physical preparation going into Saturday night, please.
Well, I'll tell you, what he did not once but twice going over there to Australia, getting the belts and defending them, it's even more surprising the feat that he had to succumb. Now having a fight here at home, him being able to be familiar with the food, the diet, his own bed, so to speak, has worked tremendously in our favor. It's an advantage that we have that we weren't necessarily we weren't concentrating on. We were so wrapped up in being road warriors and traveling to go get it with those last 2 fights that we had almost forgot the level of comfort that you have when fighting at home. So let's go.
There you go, Mr. Bill Haney. I'm looking forward to Saturday night. Best of luck.
Thank you.